Emily's heart pounded as she observed the imposing rotor blades of Marine One lowering onto the airstrip. The sight of the presidential helicopter was awe-inspiring, but even more astonishing was its purpose for being there. Only 3 weeks prior, Emily had surrendered her first-class seat to a stranger wrapped in bandages, a man whose life she'd never expected would intersect with hers. What unfolded subsequently would upend Emily's world in ways she could have never foreseen. Emily Turner is a committed travel consultant at Horizon Travel, a prestigious agency renowned for creating luxurious, unforgettable vacation experiences. She devotes her time to organizing intricate getaways for clients, ensuring every detail is flawless, from 5-star accommodations to exclusive tours. While Emily hasn't had the opportunity to enjoy such vacations herself, she takes great satisfaction in facilitating dream trips for others. Emily's passion for travel shines through in the enthusiasm she dedicates to each booking, even though it's not always something she experiences firsthand. Renowned for her kindness, Emily consistently listens to her clients' needs, ensuring their journeys proceed smoothly. She finds fulfillment and happiness in witnessing the success and joy of those she helps, content with living vicariously through their adventures. Although she's responsible for arranging glamorous vacations, Emily leads a simpler life, herself in an apartment downtown and enjoying time spent with family during her free moments. Despite helping others achieve the lavish lifestyle she dreams of, Emily has never quite experienced it herself. Little does she know that a life-changing opportunity is just around the corner. One morning brings an unexpected phone call from her sister Sarah, delivering both surprising and exciting news. Sarah is getting married in Sydney and has gifted Emily a first-class ticket to attend the wedding. Stunned by this turn of events, Emily can hardly believe that her long-awaited chance for adventure has finally arrived. Finally, Emily has the opportunity to indulge in the luxury and comfort she often organizes for others. It feels like a dream fulfilled. For days on end, her mind is consumed with thoughts of this trip. She envisions herself luxuriating in an opulent first-class cabin, savoring gourmet meals, and finally enjoying some well-deserved pampering, meticulously planning every detail to ensure perfection. Her anticipation builds palpably as she eagerly awaits departure day. This rare occasion means everything to her. She's set on making it unforgettable. Finally, the day of Emily's flight arrives. With a blend of excitement and nervousness, she makes her way to the airport. When checking in, she's delighted to receive a first-class boarding pass, introduction to luxuries she has arranged for clients over the years, but never experienced herself until now. She envisions indulging in premium services, reclining comfortably with ample space, savoring champagne, and drifting asleep peacefully. However, as she reaches the departure gate, unexpectedly unfolds. Something entirely unforeseen happens. While Emily waits for her flight to board, she notices a man sitting by himself who looks disheveled and distressed. His face is wrapped in bandages, his eyes reflecting deep sadness. Amidst the well-dressed crowd of the luxurious terminal, he stands out as something of an outsider. People around him cast quick glances before looking away, seemingly unsettled by his presence. Known for her attentiveness to others' needs, Emily feels drawn towards him with immense compassion stirred within her heart at the sight of his situation. A stranger in distress stands alone during a moment that should be joyous for everyone else. As Emily observes, unsure of how to proceed, something within her transforms. This is a pivotal instant that will alter the course of her life. Watching him more closely, She feels an ache emerging from deep within her heart, a sense that his plight is profoundly unjust. Surfaces. His worn expression and slumped demeanor reveal wounds deeper than physical ones. They hint at profound emotional suffering and unmistakable trauma he has endured. Still, it appears that no one is concerned. The atmosphere surrounding him feels dense with unease, and Emily senses his solitude acutely. She pauses briefly, uncertain of her next move before allowing instinct to guide her actions. Resolute in kindness, she steps forward and greets the man with a warm smile. When she asks if he's all right, he merely nods while evading eye contact. This reply terse, but betraying an inner turmoil she's quick to recognize as significant enough not to ignore. As Emily glances down at the first-class ticket clutched in her hand, she knows leaving isn't an option just yet. This moment feels like a dream come true, an opportunity she never imagined she'd have. However, when she glances back at the man who sits alone in distress, her choice becomes evident. She walks up to the gate agent and requests a seat exchange. Not lingering for an answer, she turns towards him and offers her first-class seat to him instead. Initially startled by such selflessness from someone he doesn't know, he pauses, unsure whether to accept this act of kindness, but Emily is persistent. "You need it more than I do," she assures with sincerity in her eyes as she urges him to take the offer graciously presented before them both. "Please, a gift just waiting for you." The man gazes up at her, his eyes reflecting a blend of gratitude and disbelief. He quietly thanks her as Emily guides him to the front of the cabin. Observing him settle into the roomy seat, she experiences an unexpected sense of tranquility. While it's not quite the luxury she had envisioned for herself, this moment is even more rewarding. Emily then takes her new spot in economy class, distant from the opulence she once anticipated. As the plane starts taxiing down the runway, she's filled with an indescribable sense of satisfaction. She has sacrificed something she deeply desired, yet in exchange, she's acquired something infinitely more precious, a sense of fulfillment beyond monetary value. While the flight feels interminable, Emily remains unfazed. Despite her cramped seat and absence of luxury, a serene calm envelops her. The plane drones steadily as she gazes out at clouds gliding by outside the window. As time slowly passes, Emily's thoughts continually return to the man she aided. She remembers the expression of relief that washed over his face as he settled into the first-class seat, as if a massive burden had been lifted from him. It's an unforgettable moment for her, quiet gratitude in his eyes, and how he attempted to conceal the intensity of his feelings. Emily feels immense pride in her decision, yet it's more than just that. There's a profound sense of peace within her heart, a reassurance that she's made the right choice, even though it wasn't what she initially envisioned for herself. As they continue their flight, Emily finds herself reflecting on her life choices and journey so far. For many years, she lived vicariously through her clients' lavish vacations, imagining the experiences as if they were her own. As someone who spent years arranging luxury for others, she often dreamed of first-class flights and five-star hotels with all their accompanying perks. However, sitting now in economy class, she comes to understand that the most valuable experience is not found in an opulent seat or a prestigious resort, but rather in simple acts of selfless kindness. As the plane lands in Sydney, Emily senses a change within herself. She's neither upset nor resentful, and she holds no envy for the first-class passengers. Instead, her heart is filled with quiet joy, a comforting warmth from knowing she did something good for someone else. Although the trip didn't unfold as planned, Emily has discovered something more fulfilling than luxury, profound appreciation for kindness and selflessness, true power. Emily may be preparing for her sister's wedding, but she is aware that she's already received a more meaningful gift than any wedding present. 3 weeks post-trip, Emily has returned to work at Horizon Travel and is readjusting to the regular rhythm of daily life. Thoughts of the man she assisted on the flight persistently occupy her mind's presence, feeling ever looming as if it refuses to fade away entirely. Occasionally, curiosity overtakes her, pondering his whereabouts, hoping he's doing better now, or wondering whether he truly grasped how significant their encounter was for him. Then, on a seemingly ordinary Tuesday morning, Emily's life takes yet another unpredictable twist. At work, she receives an unexpected call that catches her off guard. The voice on the other end is both formal and amicable, introducing themselves as a representative from Marine One. The president's helicopter causes Emily's heart to skip a beat while questions swirl in her mind. Why would someone from Marine One be reaching out to her? The representative continues by explaining that the man she assisted during the flight, to whom she had given up her first-class seat, is a high-ranking member of the U.S. Special Forces named John Carter. He sustained serious injuries in a military operation and was traveling to a medical facility after receiving the Medal of Honor for his heroic actions in saving his fellow soldiers' lives. As an expression of appreciation for Emily's generous act, John wishes to thank her personally. He plans to invite her to an exclusive event in Hawaii, a private ceremony dedicated to honoring military heroes and their contributions. Emily is astonished. It's beyond anything she had ever dreamed of. Just days later, she boards a plane once more, this time headed for Hawaii, where she's been invited to tour military sites, take in breathtaking scenery, and experience privileges usually reserved for military personnel and high-ranking officials. It's an extraordinary world she'd never imagined entering, all because of one small act of kindness. As Emily disembarks from the plane in Hawaii, a wave of gratitude sweeps over her. She never anticipated receiving such an opportunity, yet now that it's hers, she's resolute about cherishing every moment. Her time in Hawaii is simply remarkable. She embarks on an exclusive tour of military installations, places she once believed were inaccessible to civilians. During these visits to high-security areas, she gains insights into the bravery and sacrifices made by those serving in the armed forces, and experiences the unmatched beauty of Hawaii's secret spots, locations typically accessible only to military personnel and select government officials. Everything surpasses her expectations. Emily is deeply impressed by the respect and honor afforded to those brave men and women serving their country. She stands in admiration as she discovers more about John Carter, the man she assisted. He is not just any serviceman. He's a celebrated hero who has confronted life or death situations with remarkable courage and determination. Despite his celebrity and hero status, he stays humble and down to earth, always recalling the generosity of a stranger who gave up her seat. While in Hawaii, Emily engages in several conversations with John about the challenges he's overcome, his recovery journey, and the camaraderie among his fellow soldiers. He talks passionately yet humbly about his service experiences, deeply moving Emily with each story. It becomes evident that John's heroism goes beyond military accomplishments. It is rooted in the resilience of his character and genuine kindness toward others. In these moments, Emily recognizes that her perspective on life has transformed permanently. While she always knew luxury wasn't the ultimate aim, now she truly grasps what fulfillment means. Her adventures in Hawaii, the people she's encountered, the stories she's heard, and the lessons absorbed have entirely reshaped her outlook. No longer preoccupied with what she lacks, Emily has learned to savor small yet meaningful moments that genuinely enrich life. Spending time with John and the others in Hawaii fills Emily with a profound sense of purpose. She takes pride in her choice to be selfless and is motivated to pursue a life marked by kindness and generosity. Recognizing that even small acts can make a significant difference, she sees opportunities everywhere to help those around her. As the trip concludes, Emily feels transformed. She's come to understand what it truly means to lead a fulfilling life. Reflecting on all that she's encountered during her stay, it's clear how much this journey has changed her. The stunning vistas, compelling tales of bravery, and the authentic warmth that enveloped her have left a lasting impression on her heart. What started as a modest gesture decision to offer up her first-class seat to an unknown traveler has become a transformative journey, leading to newfound friendships, experiences, and revelations. On her last day there, John Carter extends an invitation for her to join an intimate gathering, honoring the courage of fellow service members. Emily is profoundly touched by the gathering where she meets other heroes who have risked their lives for their country. The ceremony, though simple, leaves a strong impression on everyone present, highlighting the importance of sacrifice, honor, and integrity. As things draw to a close, John gently pulls Emily aside, with a quiet smile on his face as he presents her with an elegantly wrapped gift. It's a finely detailed model of Marine One (THE) helicopter that transports the President of the United States meant as both gratitude and genuine respect towards her from him. Accompanying the gift is a heartfelt note in which he expresses his gratitude for her kindness during his time of need. As Emily holds the present, she experiences deep gratitude not because of its material worth but due to its significance. It underscores how even small acts of compassion can profoundly impact someone's life. John's message serves as a reminder that true value lies not in what we possess, but in what we share with others. As Emily heads to the airport, she feels lighter than she has felt in ages. She realizes that kindness extends beyond its immediate impact. It's about the ripple effect it sets off across the world. A single selfless gesture can spark a series of events that significantly change someone's life path. Filled with gratitude and a renewed sense of purpose, Emily goes home knowing she's transformed not just someone else's life but her own as well. Emily's story illustrates how acts of kindness and selflessness have the power to change lives, both for those we help and ourselves. Even small gestures can have unforeseen, far-reaching effects that profoundly affect others. When Emily chose to give up her first-class seat, she not only altered a hero's life, but also discovered a world rich in purpose, gratitude, and meaningful connections. Her journey serves as a reminder that life's most valuable rewards stem from sharing love and compassion with those around us, rather than acquiring material wealth. If Emily's story moved you, pause for a moment to consider how you can incorporate more kindness into your own life. Share this video with friends and family to invite them to be part of the kindness movement. Together, we can build a world where generosity and compassion prevail. If you're passionate about spreading kindness, remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. We'd also love for you to leave a comment below sharing an experience when someone's act of kindness made an impact on your life. Your stories inspire us all.